the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to meet the Tesla CEO Elon Musk. The meeting is scheduled to take place in New York on Tuesday. The Indian Prime Minister is also scheduled to meet various other US business and community leaders in the course of his state visit to the United States over a period of 3 days. This is the first time Elon Musk is meeting Prime Minister Modi since his Twitter takeover. As per sources, Modi's talks with Musk will focus on Tesla's foray into the Indian market, and Elon Musk says that he is serious about Tesla's plans to establish a manufacturing base in India. Now, back in 2015, Prime Minister Modi paid a visit to the headquarters of Tesla Motors in San Jose in California. Prime Minister Modi will also meet over 20 thought leaders from various walks of life. It will include Nobel laureates, economists, artists, scientists, scholars, entrepreneurs, health sector experts, and many more. Now, some of the popular leaders the Indian Prime Minister will be meeting includes the US astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, World Bank Senior Vice President Paul Romer, among many other important literary figures and artists as well. Before flying to the United States, the Indian Prime Minister gave an interview to the Wall Street Journal speaking on the Russia-Ukraine war. Narendra Modi said that the world has full confidence that India's topmost priority is peace. He underlined that India is not neutral but on the side of peace. And on India-China ties, Prime Minister Modi stated peace and tranquility in the border areas was essential. He said, and I quote here, "India is fully prepared and committed to protect its sovereignty and dignity." Now, last May, Biden and Prime Minister Modi announced a bilateral initiative on critical and emerging technologies dubbed as the ICET. The two leaders directed their governments to work together on advanced technology from artificial intelligence to semiconductor chips and quantum computing, especially in defense. And joining us for more on this is our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibbal. And well, Siddhant, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has left for the United States today on a landmark state visit, the highest diplomatic reception reserved for closest allies. Now, he will also be meeting with a lot of business leaders over the course of 3 days, including Elon Musk. What's on the table?
Well, Bharvi, I'm standing just in front of the Indian Prime Minister's hotel here in New York. He will be landing here in few hours from now, and you can see behind me the convoys getting ready to leave for the airport. But essentially, ahead of the Indian Prime Minister, we saw the strong vibe, especially when it comes to Indian-American community, eager to welcome and give a warm reception to the Indian Prime Minister. But it's also business that's dominating both here in New York and Washington. And his meeting with Elon Musk is much talked about. He, of course, is the chief tweet and, of course, also the CEO of Tesla. And in both ways, he, of course, has been keen to engage with India. He has made comments regarding Twitter and India, but also he's keen to open a manufacturing base for Tesla in India. But it's up to the Indian government. There are a lot of regulations, and Twitter, Elon Musk is keen that when it comes to establishment of base, he wants certain relaxations. But if we talk about Twitter, this is something that has been impacting almost everyone. So what will be the key outcome? That is something that everyone will be focusing on. In fact, he's expected to also speak to the media after his meeting with the Indian Prime Minister. And that is something that everyone will be closely watching.
Right, Siddhant, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the very latest there, of course, over the course of the next 3 days. Not just defense, but trade ties, also an important agenda for India and the United States.